It's a bunch of 9-volt batteries in a sock.
Thank you for joining us for our 14th episode of We Burn, We Rise. Today I'm joined by Hyperion, Karma, and Robin. I see Rob is with us in the chat as well as Fluffy. We're happy to have you all with us today as we bring you updates with news from all across the Phoenix Initiative. Today we're going to be talking about updates to governance as well as the state of the bridges. We will then pivot to Karma, who is working with Machine to come up with solutions in regards to onboarding new people to crypto. We also have guest Devan in the chat as well, and then we're going to hand the baton to Rob, who has updates for us on the foundation. Lastly, we're going to open up the chat for Q&A. Keep in mind the Q&A will be recorded, so we appreciate the community's adherence to keeping the discussion profanity-free. Don't forget to sign the form pinned in main to get your attendance NFT for the meeting. I'd like to start by handing the baton to Robin to go over some of the updates.
Yeah, so where we're at right now, well, Fluffy and I took a little detour with some of the governance stuff. We're actually almost done working on adding the ability to stake NFT or the Phoenix drops, so your normal airdrop bot NFTs, as well as the Duck Hunt NFTs. We're working on adding the support for that. DApp is just about done for that. The contracts are just about finalized. We just got to go through some testing and debugging because nothing ever works out of the box. So we're getting closer with that. And then Fluffy and I are also doing some more research and work into the governance side of things to make sure that, one, the governance tokens are fully functional, and two, that you can use the governance tokens to vote on different initiatives as we progress. So I don't have an exact timeline on when those are going to be available, both as far as staking and governance goes, but they are being actively worked on. When it's just two of us sharing a single brain cell, it takes a little more time to get these things sorted out, but they are in progress. We did a little bit of testing with staking for those two NFTs on, or one of the two NFTs on mainnet. I think it was on Friday. And it was working decently, but we needed to rework the contracts for the staking mechanism to basically make sure that the supply doesn't overinflate and that there's a good emission rate of rewards per day for each NFT that is staked. So a lot of it comes down to the math side for that. But that's going pretty well. Trying to think. That's about all the major updates I've got right now. It's back-end work is never pretty or really fun to talk about. So just stuff that's constantly in the works. And as soon as it's ready to go, I'll make an announcement for each individual piece when it's ready to be interacted with.
Yeah, how are you guys sharing that one brain cell? Is that quantum entanglement or?
He gets half of it sometimes. I get half of it other times, and neither one of us gets a full brain cell.
Oh.
It's like split parents. You get it on the weekends.
Exactly. Fluffy had the majority of it this weekend. I get it the rest of the week. It's a good relationship.
Awesome. All right, now Karma, do you want to go over? Are you ready to go over some of the stuff that you're going to be going with, talking with Machine about?
I've got limited time, so before we jump to Karma, I'd like to let everybody know too that K-Blaze has been actively working on PhoenixPhire, so that should be getting some updates hopefully here pretty soon. Like I know some iOS users have had some issues getting PhoenixPhire to fully load on their devices. So that is one of the first updates we're working on. And then I believe he's also looking at the API integration on PhoenixPhire. So for development purposes, it'll make it a lot easier for developers as well.
Awesome. Yeah, that's great. I know
Right.
for me,
I'm probably gonna have to go soon, but I'll stick around for Karma a little bit since I haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah, we've been waiting on the iOS update.
Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, so Carmageddon, obviously, we're not covering nobody this week, but I do want to kind of target our viewers and see, what questions do you guys have for all of us? I'm going to be getting with Mushin soon, just so we can start developing some type of knowledge-based system where we can have tutorials or how-to videos for you all that may not know how to navigate some of the sites we use, don't know how to connect this wallet here, transfer it there, and things like that. So I do want to hear from you guys. You can always put it in chat. You can DM me directly. Just give me some ideas. What would you like to see from us? What do you need to learn? What haven't you quite connected to? What, anything that we can kind of, help you get to where you're trying to go in crypto, anything you don't know about crypto. We definitely want to have some type of, I want to say, Phoenix-based, knowledge-based system where you guys are not just, you don't have any uncertainties, I want to say. You know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly how to utilize and navigate Phoenix and FireSwap and FireC and everything. Even when you are connecting with people you may have seen on the show or any other platform, we want you to know what you're doing out there, okay? So that being said, you guys have any questions or any ideas, definitely shoot them my way.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I think we talked about this for a little bit, but TikTok, right? Like, I would love for you to take that. That's all you.
I have a very good TikTok professor. Okay, she's 13 and she has taught me everything. Yeah, I'm almost to the point of living by TikTok.
So you know all the dances, you know all the choreography. Yeah, great. Okay, cool.
And it's in stages. So, one kid sees one person starting a TikTok, it turns into a family TikTok, and it's, Mom, come do
See, I'm into TikTok for food talk specifically.
For what was that last part? Furry?
Food talk.
Not furry.
Food talk. I don't know. TikTok is out here changing lives. I have all my curling irons just thrown in a basket under the sink. My daughter seen something on TikTok. She went and got, what do you call the plumbing pipe? Like PCV pipe or PVC pipe, something like that.
PVC, yeah.
Different parts that it's like that. So she's like, here, I'm going to put this right here. You put one curler here, put your flat iron here, and it doesn't burn. And I'm like, okay. I mean, it was really creative, but you know me, I'm going to throw them back under the counter.
Yeah, I guess they're rated for higher heat anyway, so is it cheaper than just like putting it on a hook?
No, it's not cheaper at all. I think it looks really cool. So I think that's what the real hype is. It looks really cool. It's something like, oh, I would have never thought of that type of thing.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. Stuff you might have extra of anyway. If you've ever done any kind of extra plumbing in your house, like, what do I do with all this extra stuff?
Not only that, we live in a high rise. You went and surfed in your grandpa's parts and created this contraption. It was cool. Might have a little inventor on our hands.
Yeah, cool.
For everyone watching, Robin just put the form in the chat. Don't forget to fill it out.
Yes, as usual.
NFTs.
Yep, weekly. Those that jump on, if you haven't seen them, they should be showing up in your wallet. And soon, in your iOS wallet. Whoa.
Rob, do you want to take over, Rob? I think he had a few updates besides his fantastic lunch.
Hey guys, First of all, 2nd of August, I've got a meeting with the notary to finally finalize the foundation. Took a lot of paperwork, but yeah, the last ones are in. So the Notary Act has to be spoken through. It's just more formality, and then have to I've already signed it. So that part is already done. So after that, I don't know, probably another week, but before the end of August, I can pretty much give a deadline for a change. I don't like them. I always will try to prevent to give deadlines, but this one is before the end of August. Then the second part, PIPVS, the holding company above it, and PIPVS itself are information. Everything, all the documents also have been signed and filed for that. So I actually hope to know more about that before 2 August. But yeah, at latest, I expect the first week of August, which means a couple of fundamental things yeah, have been achieved. Another one is FireC. I know it's a little bit delayed, but it's basically for the majority ready except for our own IPVS. But to finalize our own IPVS, I had to set up the companies first to finish the FireC product. So yeah, it was do we have wheels or do we get a steer or do we get both of them? And we chose to at least have both of them, so we can steer it some way. Then the duck games, I've actually yesterday been coding after a long time ago, and I made some new code which I can implement in the duck games into the airdrop bot, and it will make things run smoother, easier to store data. So that's also one. Let me see. Yeah, the rest of the team knows that we have some things on the horizon which they're not allowed to talk about. But basically it comes down to we started not even a year ago. So we're yeah, doing great from nothing to what we have in a year now. But we also set goals, and one or several of them, they are really important to me. I wish I could do more on the development part, but Rx is doing a great job. K-Blaze as well. We have some other people that jump in behind the scenes as well. But one of the goals was to create a sustainable organization. You start with nothing, so a lot of people will see there's a blockchain, there's websites, but that's not the main thing that drives everything. There is a team, there is a group. These people put their time in, their own time, same as our own community. They put a lot of effort helping in us as well. But in the end, to get to the next level, I also talked with Hyperion about it today. I hope to before the end of this year, but at least hopefully around our first anniversary. Excuse me. To actually start hiring our developers full time, and this way speed things up. So we're not there yet. It's still since we're unfunded. We work hard, but sometimes it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But we're generally moving forward, and yeah, I think. I hope the launch of Fire Sea will bring more exposure. We've been looking at these things. It's actually a bear market, so I believe in a bear market, any marketing money is throwing away money because yeah. People are a little bit afraid of crypto after Luna, after all the other news. Then another Bitcoin crash in the eyes of everybody. But yeah, we kept on building, and I really hope to see more and more results to come out. Like I said, to get the whole team together, that alone was a challenge because you start with people from different cultures, different places in the world, different views, and we all ended up with one goal, with one main view of how we were going to do this. So yeah. I really expect things to go a little bit more smoother. I think a hard part of it is behind. I've been also looking into Golang. I have to admit, I know a lot of programming languages, or I can at least read them. And we did get a little bit stuck with Golang, Jack and me. And I've been reading up on it. Also dropped a lot of basic courses of all the stuff we use in our development to incite the rest of the team to keep learning, to go sit and watch one of these tutorials as even if you know 80% of it, it might be the 20% missing that will push us further. So overall I'm still happy. It's progressing. I'll be back more. I know I've been a bit blended back into the background, but it's also the holidays now. We'll see in the next 2 weeks. I hope to update the duck games as well. I always enjoy doing those the most. So, and that's about my summary for now, Spaz.
Thank you, Rob. That was awesome. Now, do you guys just want to vamp for a little bit and see if we get any Q&A questions coming in?
Yeah, can do that. Or if Devan wants to talk about Autoview at all, it's your time to shine, buddy.
Not as in depth as my business partner, but I don't think he's here. Autoview, quick summary. Currently, it utilizes TradingView's alert system so that you can place trades automatically rather than having to be there. You can do simple things from just drawing lines, like trend lines, and having your alert go off, or you can go all the way through PineScript and do full automation of strategies just to make sure that you're making money while you're sleeping. And hopefully Jack doesn't mind my code too much, because it's only been me for a long time. But we're hoping to bring him on and just get it to the next level.
That's fantastic. Do you have any links that you can share in chat?
Sure. Once I find the chat. Or like, yes, I can.
I'll go ahead and share them for you, bud. Make it easy on you.
Perfect. Yeah. You're probably faster than me anyway.
Yep. Let's see here.
So how you said he RXB is jumping on. How long have you been doing this for about now? Any kind of background?
I want in terms of Autoview has been around for, I think we're going on like 8 years, I think, as a whole. And I want to say, what did you call him? RX here? RX.
Yeah,
he's a man of many names.
Yeah,
RXB, Rxbbn, Robin. Nobody knows.
I want to say officially he's been on for like a couple of days, so he's got years of code to look at.
Hey, it's easy code to read. You did a great job.
Perfect. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Man of many names and single brain cell, he shares with Fluffy.
See, I traded all my brain cells for different names. That's the double-edged sword of crypto. Few people know my real name. Not that I hide it, but so many people have gotten used to calling me like RX or Robin or whatever Fluffy wants to say, because he is missing a couple more brain cells sometimes.
They're replaced by Red Bull, what's it called? Gives you wings. Just wings are in there instead of neurons.
No, his head is filled with a bin of rocks.
There we go. There it is. You know, it's funny. Speaking of names, Fire calls me by my actual name, and it always freaks me out. Like, I don't know why. Like, even in DMs, I call people that even if I know their name, I call them by their handle, and so I don't know why it just skeeves me out when I hear an actual name.
In real life,
this is why.
Oh no, I've been doxxed. Run, burn the phones.
Yeah, I know Hyperion's real name now, first and last name. Not going to share it. It's not my place to share. But I saw it and I was like, huh, that's not the name I would have expected. I don't know what I was expecting.
What do you mean?
I don't.
What do I look like?
I wasn't expecting your full name to be your full name. Because it's just like one of those things where you go from knowing somebody as like Hyperion, as an example, for 8-9 months, and then you learn somebody's actual name, and you're like, huh.
Oh, I'm supposed to talk about the recipe. Okay. Right. So, guys, super sub recipe, serious talk. Here's what you do. You get the Italian loaf, right? Not the crappy one. You go to the bakery or even at like Walmart, they have like where they bake it in house. Okay, you cut it lengthwise, right? Don't bother trying to hinge it and not cut all the way through. It's not gonna work. So you cut it in half. You ball out the inside dough bit. You're gonna go out and fire up the grill, okay? And that's how you're gonna toast it. You're gonna put about 2 tablespoons of butter on each side of the loaf. Do it face down on the grill. About 5 minutes, it's going to toast it. It's going to be perfect. So then you bring it back in the house. You're going to, just like the pictures, you're going to want to use 3 cheeses. You're going to want to use Munster, provolone, and I would go for a smokehouse cheddar. You can use mild, you can use sharp, to your preference. Then you're going to put it back on the grill, but this time, bun side down. You're going to let the cheese melt, and then you can add, you can see in the pictures, we did about half a pound of roast beef, half a pound of ham, and just a little bit of turkey is what we use, because it's like a garlic infused turkey, so it's a little potent. You can just eat it like that. You can dip it in whatever. You can do veggies on it. It's perfect. It can feed like 5 or 6 people. It's solid. And there we go. That's the we cook, we eat segment.
We cook, we eat.
we burn, we roast. Yeah.
Yeah, that one too, right? Do you have any pictures of this?
Yes, they are posted in Maine. I did a little summary of what you got to do and the 5 pictures. Yes. even if you're doing a cold sub, which is what we did, you still want to melt the cheese in there to kind of give it some coherency. You can let it cool off, and then you can add cold meats. Sometimes we saute the lunch meat and kind of shred it up so it's a little bit nicer. But if you're in a hurry, this is excellent. You just do it cold.
I'm telling you, this needs to be shot with a video camera and put on our YouTube.
Yeah, so it's not only does it have to be shot, but per Fluffy's request, apron only. And the apron has to be a Phoenix of some sort, a Phoenix logo. So, Martin, that's going to be probably you. We'll need that apron.
Sure thing.
Oh, they. I don't think they allow that on TikTok. I don't know.
That'll be the first thing to go on OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, we're setting up a OnlyFans. I forgot about that.
No, it's OnlyFans, but with a PH.
OnlyFams.
OnlyFams. There we go. That's the winner.
Oh boy! All right, man. This episode is wild.
Yeah, it's a little weird, guys. A little weird. Oh
boy, this is gonna be great.
All
Most
right.
of this is not gonna make it.
It's fine. It's plenty of B-roll for TikTok and all the other socials.
The first 3-minute episode.
Yeah, funnel
Yeah.
all that content that don't make it, funnel it to me for TikTok.
Oh my word!
Fade to black. Cut to Spaz in a Phoenix apron.
Only a Phoenix apron.
Exactly. That's
No
how you
problem.
take your viewership from here to here.
I can do the trending thigh high socks also. So it's not just an apron.
How do we know that they're thigh high? If
Oh, you'll know. You'll know.
That's
boy.
the back shot.
Okay. All right. Let's.
I'm sorry, Brian. I saw you just joined in, and this is what you joined into.
Oh,
Yeah, only
my-
fans with a PH is taken. Sorry.
Ah, damn it.
my
no, but
girlfriend-
what about only fams?
Fams.
Oh.
PHAMS.
Oh, I don't know the lingo.
My girlfriend just gestured to me saying she'll hold the camera.
Oh my. No,
All
that was
right.
taken too. Sorry. Good.
What a shambles! This is not broadcasting as we know it. All right, this is
Wild and crazy.
This is Web3 broadcasting.
Speaking of which, since we're wild and crazy, any developer, we've said this on Twitter. Let's scale this back a little bit. But the contest is live. So if you build on our chain, you have a pot of at least 2K Phoenix up for grabs. You have till August 24th to build out your project. We are, I think, also considering projects that have been building, but until August 24th, that's going to be the cutoff. We're going to do it has to be a complete project. It can't just be, I deployed a contract and then you didn't do anything with it. Like, okay, cool, man. Anywho, so we'll be taking a look at those at the end of August, but then the week after the 24th, we will feature those projects at our We Burn, We Rise show. So look forward to that. At least 2K, because we have 2K promised. There's other people that are putting into the pot too, so it might be more. And that's not bad. Not bad to get into Phoenix that way. Build a project.
That's like
it's a perfect springboard.
Yeah, I mean, like at the end of the day, just because some people that'll chime in or consider doing it don't know what that 2K Phoenix is worth, that's more than standard liquidity on a lot of the projects that are currently listed on Phoenix, or FireSwap to be specific. And bare minimum, that's what, like $300 to $600 if you were to sell it all worth of Phoenix, which, I mean, on its own, you could probably deploy quite a few projects with just one Phoenix on its own. So this is kind of our call to devs. Hey, if you want to play around with some fun concepts, go launch something on our chain. I don't think we've specified we're looking at any specific requirements for what kind of project it is, just whatever ends up being the best project objectively or most successful project. And somebody can correct me if I'm wrong.
This is the perfect springboard, guys. If you know somebody that's into art but not into crypto, you can reach out to me, reach out to Hyperion, Karma, Robin. We will put you to the correct resources so that you can take your little drawing or whatever, and we can put it into sort you out with how to put it into a randomizer so you can make an NFT series, anything at all. We're ending the stereotype of the starving artist here. 2000 Phoenix and growing. Trying to at least. Yeah.
Hey, and
because you can't eat the Phoenix.
It's a bird that you can't eat, but also I lost my train of thought. I was going to say something good, and I completely blanked right there.
Yeah, because you're like, but if I eat it, does it rise inside of me? I don't understand. How does this Phoenix work?
I've never seen that before. We've been doing this for 14 episodes? I've never seen Robin run out of words. That was bizarre. That was really strange.
It's Fluffy's turn with the brain cell. That's why. He's got his brain cell still.
He freaking stole it from me. He didn't give me any warning. It was there, and then it just... I don't know.
I think he didn't want to derail it again.
I remember where I was going. So, as far as like the contest and everything goes, even if you're not the winner, we will still be going over some of the projects that do get listed and are eligible for the giveaway. So even if you're not the winner, it's still eyes on whatever project you're building, whatever you're doing. So at the end of the day, free marketing. Everyone loves free marketing. We don't like paying for marketing either, and we like highlighting good projects or successful projects. I know a lot of us aren't the biggest fan of meme coins, but at this point, like if somebody manages to launch a successful meme coin and it brings a lot of traction to the network, that's something that helps us, helps you, helps everyone that's involved, because that means what we're doing is working. That means the product that we are building is successful enough to withhold the partial terrors that meme coins generate, which would be an accomplishment for us, saying that, hey, we built a network, and within a day, we went from 3,000 transactions per day to suddenly we're at 12,000. Like that's one of those things that we're looking at. But please don't just launch a meme coin to launch a meme coin. Actually try and build something cool. Like I'm sure we'll be weighing that end more heavily of quality of a project.
Are you saying that Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu is not a good one?
Hey, don't talk about Bitcoin like that.
Bitcoin is their ticker.
Yep.
The balls.
Can't catch me off guard on those ones.
Oh my gosh.
I
think that was like their spam in the ZegX chat was no small part how we kind of came together. Like, guys, we need TG moderation. And that was a big part of how our first foray into our friendship with ZegX started. So I guess props to him for that.
Speaking of ZegX, that market maker bot is kind of not doing wonderful things for us while the volume is low. It's just trading with itself and driving price down, right?
No. So that's what it looks like on the front end, but I have actually done some serious digging into transactions going in and out of the ZegX wallet. It looks like the bot, because a lot of people are putting or transferring, say, 10 to 50 Phoenix, which is within the scope of what that bot trades at, and they're immediately selling. I tracked about, just because I was just wanting to look into it and see whether it was the bot or not, because I had a few people have the same concern. It's not the bot. There are anywhere from 10 to 30 people that are sending pretty much everything they get out of their node every single day to Zegex and selling it regardless of price. So it looks like the bot is dumping it, but it's not really. The bot's actually helping keep the price more stable than anything. Because if the bot wasn't there and somebody went in and sold, say, 500 Phoenix, the floor is going to go from here way below where we want it to be at. But because that bot has added a buffer in for all the trades where you could sell 500 Phoenix and it's not going to dump it from whatever price we're at now. I think it's like 6 cents down to 2 cents. There's enough give in that range that it would only maybe knock us down 1 or 2 cents.
I got a good solution to the dumping issue. It's a bunch of 9-volt batteries in a sock.
In Minecraft, you mean?
Metaphorically speaking, right?
Metaphorically speaking.
Not financial advice.
Do your own
metaphorical.
research.
Throwing a little wag me there, a GM there.
Do your own research.
All right. On that note, do you want me to bring us home, or do you want to keep? Yep.
Sure.
Cool. All right. Thank you so much for joining us today. We will see you all again next week for episode 15 of our weekly broadcast. Wishing every member of the family a fantastic week, and we'll see you in chat.